What's up, everybody? It's the September 16th Trio of Woe Show Smackdown review.
Very true. Oh, it's true.
Oh, it's true.
Guess how the show starts off, Jacob?
How does the show start off?
Edge Appreciation Night.
Yeah.
On this day.
I love when they go to Canada.
He saw clearly.
Every time they go to Canada, house comes down.
Yeah,
This is the house. This is what Canada does to it. Boom!
The house is falling down.
Yes.
So basically, Edge comes out. Basic stuff you'd imagine. Talks about how he misses it. He's done some movies, or he's done some TV shows, though, that happened to air right after this. Shameless plug. And if that wasn't good enough for you, you get another one in a second. So that's pretty much what he talks about. Oh, even though I've been doing all this, I missed this. Blah, blah. So he just talks about it. You know, basic stuff. And he's interrupted by the disfigured one.
Cody Rhodes!
The Intercontinental Champion.
Great way to build some heel heat is to have interrupt Edge. It's like interrupting Bret Hart.
In Canada, especially.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't interrupt Edge in Canada. Not even, especially not Toronto.
And if you do, you better do what Cody Rhodes did and bring your A game.
Mm-hmm. He comes out and basically talks about how he's very important because he's the Intercontinental. He's the new face of SmackDown. And Edge's like, all right.
If you're the new face, I think SmackDown needs a bag.
Oh yeah, he tried to give a paper bag to Edge, and Edge says, "Well, I think you should put it over all of SmackDown if you're the new face of it."
I might have jumped the gun there with that. But
oh yeah, whatever. And then Cody Rhodes also mentioned how the Ultimate Opportunist failed at the opportunity to mention that he is on Haven, airing right now. He's on TV with a bow and arrow. Look at this guy.
Well, we should not have this on behind us.
Yeah, this is going to be really distracting. Seeing Edge.
Well.
Edge is in the woods right now, for those of you wondering.
Yep.
So, Edge basically says the whole put the bag over SmackDown, and he says he dips out. He just leaves.
Yeah.
So Cody Rhodes is like, I'm not done with you, I'm the Intercontinental Champion. And Edge.
He keeps yelling, cut the music. And
yeah,
they don't cut the music
you don't cut Edge's music.
Especially when it's Cody Rhodes asking.
Yeah, come
He'll ask
on.
nicely.
Yeah. So he goes out and tries to give the bags to the people. But there's one man, a muscular guy with a bag already on his head. This guy clocks Cody Rhodes. Who is this man?
Ted?
Did he earn his name? Let's find out.
DiBiase!
He earned his name.
He earned his
everybody.
name.
I like him.
I like where this is going.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It makes sense. I mean, it's not as built. It's probably the least built up match, but still, it like.
In some ways, it's the most built up because it's been going on.
It's because it's
forever.
been going on. Yeah, it's not. It almost doesn't need it as much because they have so much history. And that was pretty much the end of that segment. Then we move on to real Sin Cara?
No.
Fake Sin Cara.
Mr. Oh, wait. Hunico.
Hunico versus your boy.
D-Bron.
D-Bron.
Yep.
All right.
Tempo of this match started off the chain.
This is a really fast show to have one.
Yeah.
Well,
all right. But tempo of this match was incredible. And a lot of spots. And then...
Cool stuff.
Yeah, cool stuff.
Oh, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
What was the move that Hunico put Daniel Bryan in while kicking him that led to his disqualification?
The Tree of Woe!
Show!
Yes!
Tree of Woe. Bunch of kicks.
Yep.
Didn't, 5 count came and gone?
Yeah.
Out of there. Daniel Bryan won by disqualification.
And because he spoke English last week, we can't hear the whole, I didn't know, I couldn't understand the English.
Yeah. I don't know English.
Yeah. But the match, lengthwise, was incredible. It had a commercial break in the middle, and left the ring and all that stuff. And what happens after the match, though?
You hear that dog? If you hear that dog, kill that dog. Anyways,
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Anyways, InsideJokes.com.
Yeah.
Anyways, and then who comes out to save Daniel Bryan?
I already asked you this.
You did?
Mystico!
Sin Cara came out to fight off Sin Cara.
Yes.
I loved the Canadian crowd. Was the Canadian crowd shocked by this?
The pumped bin version or the actual version?
The actual version was a little confused.
The actual version was just like, yeah, what? But because it's SmackDown, they had enough time to pump in the recordings. So every time Mystico went like this, the crowd goes, ah!
And Hunico's like, oh, boo.
And they go, boo.
I really have no face.
Yeah, and then...
Mystico's back, for those of you that didn't understand that he didn't really leave the company. They didn't kick him out or whatever happened. So.
Yeah, and you were able to see the discrepancy we were all talking about, how Hunico was 4 inches taller and 30 pounds
I'm the
more.
real Sin Cara, or what? Oh, man.
Yep.
So that was the end of that segment. So, Sin Cara vs. Sin Cara. It's coming, people, whether you like it or whether you don't like it.
The real question is, though, Vengeance or Hell in a Cell? That's question number one. Answer in the bottom. Yeah, or don't answer in the bottom. It's cool either way.
I'd like you to answer in the bottom.
Yeah.
I want to know your thoughts.
Because we're confused. We're split on it. We don't really know.
Ooh, let me just interject real quick and say that we usually wait to do this at the end. Some people might have watched. So right now, if you're watching it, the 5:20 whatever mark, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And even if you have subscribed, just click it again. No, that means unsubscribe. Don't avoid that. Avoid that. All right, click the like button.
Yeah.
And just comment on it. We wanna talk to you guys.
Yeah.
See what you think. And then we move on to a backstage segment with the Long Island IC.
Zack Ryder.
Teddy Long, player. And they're talking about, Teddy Long basically says there's another no contact rule, so you go tell him. Zack Ryder's not having that.
Zack Ryder, most kid-friendly person on WWE television.
He's a cool guy.
Yeah.
And then once Zack Ryder dips out, we get Oksana's music.
And Oksana's lighting, too.
Oh, yeah, she has the Sin Cara lighting now. So she comes in, talks about massages, starts giving a massage. Trish Stratus comes in. Yes, Trish Stratus for America. Even though she's Canadian.
And then turned around and said,
Yeah.
I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, it
awkward.
wasn't really. It was just more get Trish Stratus on TV for Canada.
Yeah.
Didn't really lead to anything except for the no contact rule.
Yeah.
And then we get AJ. Question:
Yeah.
Does AJ like pizza?
Yes.
Xbox games?
Yes.
Video games.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So she's a real,
Yeah.
men's, female.
They've told us this every week she's been on TV,
Mm-hmm.
which is the way of 28 weeks that she should actually be on.
Remember that joke later as we will revisit it when another superstar comes up.
Yep.
Anyway, she was against Beth Phoenix.
And it
Divas
was
correspondent. How long did it go?
It was 1 minute and 25 seconds.
That's longer than I thought.
Yeah, and then Beth Phoenix.
Glam slam.
Yep, talked for a little bit.
Yeah, basically.
They did the awkward. Yeah. I think Natalia.
they did this too.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So pretty much, yeah, Beth Phoenix gonna be the champion, she said. I agree with her. So, way to build up that without Kelly being Edge is in some weird shows right now. It's very distracting.
It is.
Don't watch Haven. Alright, anyways.
Actually, watch it.
You could do whatever you want. Don't watch Haven when doing a review, because I just enthralled by what's going on.
And then, cut to backstage. Who do you
was
see?
there?
Team Canada. Edge talking to Trish.
Yep.
And then
Just talk. Oh, they were put. I didn't really.
they're promoting some gloves
Yeah,
and
whatever.
some yoga. And then Christian comes up and he's just like, "Hey, bro, we cool again?
Sorry for SummerSlam.
Can you get me one more match, please, Edge?" And Edge is just like, "You're acting like a bitch."
Yep. He says it again.
Yeah, that's the second time.
Versus the same thing. Oh, second time of the night.
Yeah.
And not second. Second time he used the word.
Yeah.
Second time he's called Christian SummerSlam, and Christian's just like, "Come on!" He just leaves.
Yep.
And Edge just kind of whatever, doing whatever.
And then,
then Christian was walking out for his match. Who did he team up with?
Wade Barrett
To take on the team of Sheamus. And Sheamus told us that his partner was Justin Gabriel, and he told us that the reason was because Justin Gabriel was for America or whatever. But the real reason because Justin Gabriel was the guy that agreed to get smashed on for 8 minutes.
And then Sheamus came in and had 2 strikes. Actually, he got hit 3 times in 2 separate segments.
3 moves taken, almost a flawless victory for Sheamus for you Mortal Kombat people.
Yeah, I don't think he lost a lot of mana.
Oh, yeah.
And then he hit the
Brogue kick.
He hit the cross, cross on Christian,
yeah.
and then the brogue kick, tagging Justin Gabriel. Justin Gabriel was a 450 splash. 1, 2, 3. Hey, question for Justin Gabriel: did they call him an extremist?
Yep.
Was it how many weeks ago have they done that?
A lot.
A lot.
He's an extremist. He likes skydiving.
And
him and AJ should really, because I know a lot about them, and they just seem like a good pair because they always tell us.
Yeah, exactly. Like eat pizza and jump out of airplanes.
That sounds like a winning combination in my eyes. Comment below.
Yeah.
All right, so that was the end of that match. Team. Oh, that was also the most diverse match in WWE history. Just for we don't have to go into their countries, but just think about it.
Yeah, and the rep was probably from Venezuela. We can't confirm or deny, but we think it's in Venezuela.
Speaking of it, cutting into this next match,
which
is
also diverse because you had the Great Khali,
versus Heath Slater,
the one-head rock band,
Southern rock band, mind you.
Sorry, and then lasted about 30 seconds before Jinder Mahal walks out. Talks in a different language. That's a great way to Makes everyone really annoyed.
I didn't know what was going on. I don't speak that.
And then
Homie don't play that.
Then they push. Then Kali gets his little face turn, and they both attack him.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
coming back face. It looks like so he'll have another face run where no one cares.
Yeah.
Can't wait for that, right?
Hey, if Kali's on SmackDown and no one wants to watch it, does it really happen?
Unfortunately,
Yeah,
yes.
But do we wish it didn't happen? Yes, again.
Very fortunately, yes.
Yep.
All right. What was the next match?
Match.
Evan
Airborne versus R-Truth. I almost called it match of the night until I remembered it went for 2 minutes.
Yeah. So pretty much, and then the Miz, R-Truth come out, cut one of the oddest raps I've ever heard.
Yeah, like
Kofi Kingston's face.
Kofi was just like this the entire time.
Like, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, that was bad.
Yeah. So they do a rap, pretty much.
It was kind of reminiscent to back in the day when it was Road Dogg and K Quick, and they used to come out and they used to rap back and forth.
It was pretty much exactly like that.
Yeah, it was.
And then you had Kofi and the Miz on commentary, just to build more towards the whole tag team situation, what was going on. Miz talking crap on how he beat him already. And R-Truth wins clean very quickly.
Yeah.
Very quickly. Miz jumps in, 2-0, 2-0. So, will they dominate at Night of Champions?
Tune back in for our preview.
Night of Champions preview.
Yep.
All right, so that's it. R-Truth
our
wins
plug.
clean. And then we come to the main event segment of the night. The cutting edge. I don't know how to do it. The cutting edge.
Yeah, the cutting edge.
Cutting Edge is back, guys, and his not opponents. He can't fight. His guests are the world's strongest man, Mark Henry.
Mark Henry.
Mark Henry, muscles and beard.
Yep. I'm not shaving my goatee until Mark Henry wins this weekend.
Mm-hmm. My beard, remember, was shaved when Randy Orton won a match, and it's coming back. And speaks of the devil, this guy, Randy Orton, was there as well. So they come out, Cutting Edge, pretty much they got a question each. His question to Randy Orton was, do you really think you can beat Mark Henry? And in a shortened version, his answer was, no. I know I can beat Mark Henry. That was Mark Henry voiced by Randy Orton. He was fierce tonight.
And then Mark Henry, he asked Mark, and then Edge asked Mark Henry, he's like, I'm not going to pull any punches. So, Mark, how is it after 15 years you still haven't won?
Yeah.
And we were here, and we were just like, we were thinking his answers because it took a little while to think about it. And we were just like,
he can't read.
We thought he could drop that bomb. Like, oh, Mark Henry can't read. He's illiterate.
That's why he's never been champion.
And he was thinking about the cries. It's like,
it was very sad. It was very sad. I think so. Pretty much, Mark Henry just kind of said, "I've watched little guys come up. I've seen Randy Orton win the belt over and over and over and over." Randy Orton's like,
yeah, I got it.
Yeah, I got the belt right now. So pretty much, Mark Henry saying it's his time. Finally, it's his time. Mm-hmm. So we'll see about that. And then coming into the no contact rule, Edge says, "Oh, they're about to go at it," and Edge says, "Well, I'd like to remind you that this is no contact, but I'd also like you to remember that the cutting edge is over." And he leaves, so they start wailing on each other.
Yep.
So then Teddy Long comes out, just ready at the door, like he knew it was gonna.
With 8 of SmackDown's finest, including the Usos, Trent Beretta,
Derek Bateman.
Did
I say Tyson Kidd?
Tyson Kidd.
Zack Ryder.
And there was 2 more.
Can't remember.
Johnny Curtis and then one other guy.
Johnny Curtis and JTG.
Yeah.
So they come out to try to break up Randy Orton and Mark Henry. Did they do a good job?
No.
Not at all.
Well, they're not on TV very much.
Yeah, so pretty much they go after Henry and hold him down. He breaks through all of them. Go after Orton. He breaks out. Goes to give an RKO. World's strongest slam.
And
Body splash. World's strongest slam. Hold the belt high. Mark Henry. And, as always, this is where I leave camera. Mark Henry Randy Orton on the mat. Me on camera. Finish this out in the final minute.
Alright, well, I don't really have much to say. Mark Henry could possibly be illiterate, and if I offend anybody with that joke, I apologize, because Mark Henry could be able, he could
read at my level, which is very high.
He could read, I don't know if he can read at my level, but he can read at Justin's level.
Very true.
But yeah, be prepared if you're still watching this. We are about to make the Night of Champions preview, and we got some bombs to drop on America. So make sure you subscribe, like, follow us on Twitter, and take care.
Spike your hair if you have it.
And if you have a lot of hair